My deepest blue, but I'll be watching you from here.
Hi, my name's Amanda Easton. I'm a performer, singer-songwriter from Sydney, Australia. I make retro-inspired, theatrical, electronic pop. But when I'm not doing my own music, I do
cabaret,
cover band gigs, solo gigs, tribute shows, recording sessions. Welcome to my Circle of Life vlog.
But I'll be watching you. See all the dreamers in the circle of light, the moment of truth on this stage. Throw me over the falls in a barrel tonight to land me on.
Well, good evening. How are you? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Let me know where you are. I'm at home, like the rest of Sydney. So I hope if you're one of the lockdownies like me that, you're keeping your chin up. I got to admit that I have felt a little bit down because I had to cancel my record launch, which was supposed to be July 22. Hi, Lou. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hey, are you guys actually locked down in the Southern Highlands? I hadn't thought about that. I'm assuming you're not, that you're actually free to roam. So my launch was meant to be July 22 and I've got to postpone that. I'm not sure when yet because nobody really knows where they sit, do they? The venues don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of months, what kind of restrictions will be there. So, we just have to hold tight. And it's a first world problem. You're not. That is brilliant. I'm very happy. Can you please do some extra roaming around for me? But masks inside shops, etc. That's okay. That's fine. At least you can go to the shops, huh? Yes. So it's an interesting time for Australia, for the world, of course, but we're just having our own little turn of it at the moment. But all good. You'll roam for me anytime. Thank you very much. I would like that very much. I got to say, I've got a pretty exciting night ahead anyway. Apart from hanging out with you guys for the next little while, I'm doing kind of weird, kind of not really me, but strange times call for strange measures. And this time we're talking about measures of whiskey. Craig, lovely to see you. I am keeping safe, thank you. I'm barely leaving these four walls, so don't think anything can get me in here. I hope you're doing well too, mate. It's difficult times for we Sydney siders. But yes, after this live stream, I've got an online whiskey tasting. And I'm not really a whiskey kind of girl. I'm more of a brandy kind of girl, if the truth be known. But, you get this offer. We have a very social street and one of our neighbours has organised an online whiskey tasting. So all the households involved will be on Zoom. But of course, on our doorstep today appeared a box of little tasting bottles full of all different kinds of whiskey. So not the worst way to spend a Friday evening. Instead of being at work, I'll be imbibing whiskey and hanging out with my neighbours virtually. So that's okay. I mean, you've got to love these business ideas that people are coming up with. And obviously, a lot of these ideas happened last lockdown, so they're being brought out again and, dusted off and shinied up and improved, and we're doing different stuff. So, yeah, really not the worst thing in the world. But I hope whether you're under lockdown or not, that you've had a good week so far. We in Sydney have got at least another week of lockdown, but I don't know. I think it might go longer. Hard to know. And I'm going to try my best to do lots of extra live streams next week like I did the last couple of weeks. But I am getting my second jab on Monday, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect me yet, obviously. First one, I just had a sore arm. But the second one, if it's going to get you, that's the one, apparently. Anyway, let's do some music. I love a challenge. I do, Craig. No sculling. Yeah, I think it's one of those things you got to take easy because I'm not sure how long the whiskey tasting goes for, but a box arrived on our doorstep that is about this big. And it's full of whiskey, like lots of little bottles and a couple of big ones. I don't know if we're supposed to drink it all in one go. Carwyn! Hello, greetings to New Zealand. You got home at 2:30 a.m. Courtney Barnett live. How was she? Good. I'm sure she was amazing. So she's actually in New Zealand. Is she, Lucky Duck? There you go. I'm glad you had a good one. Like Lou, who is in the Southern Highlands and not in lockdown, please come and do some extra partying for all of us who can't at the moment. Although you might have missed it, I am doing a whiskey tasting online tonight. So, I'm finding a way to party in my own way. I thought I was in the mood for a little bit of Cyndi Lauper. So I don't know how you feel about that. I hope you're a fan. A bit of 80s. Good to start on the right notes too, ideally. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after some time. You'll picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you said. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to grey, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time, you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can knock and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time. Darren, nice to see you. And that's because I'm doing a nighttime stream and it's not the middle of the morning, middle of the night for you, like it usually is, right? So really great to see you, Darren. Great to see everybody. I hope you're all doing as well as you possibly can under the circumstances. Now, I talked about my live stream concert, which is also supposed to be a live concert as well on July 22nd, and that I've had to postpone due to restrictions here in Sydney. But I was getting a bit nostalgic about some of the other launches that I've put on, and I've never ever had to postpone 3 times, which is what I've done with this one. I've never postponed at all. You know, there's so much work leading up to these kind of events, and the last thing you want to do is go changing the date unless you don't have to. Anyway, that's all fine. But I found some footage from one of the, I think it might have even been the very last launch that I did. And it was at a venue called Slide in Darlinghurst. And here is one of the songs. You can see, as well as performing my original stuff, I like to throw in covers that are appropriate, that kind of work, and to try and put a bit of a twist on them. So that's what I did in this little mashup. And you'll see the lovely Jo Elms here as well. So there you go. That's the kind of thing you can expect from my record launch whenever that may happen. Good news is, though, if you have already ordered the vinyl, I got a call from the record company that is based in Arizona that the shipment is on its way from the record plant to the offices. So, and the plant is actually in the States too, so it shouldn't be very long before it gets there. And then they will be sent out to the world. It's going to be weird holding that piece of vinyl in my hand. It's so very exciting. This is the first time I've ever done vinyl. I have appeared. Do you appear when you're a singer? I don't know. When it's only audio. I've appeared on other people's vinyl, but it's not the same as having my own with my own name on it, my own picture. So I'm a bit excited about that. So at least that's not going to be too far away. The actual record launch, yeah, it'll happen eventually, right? Anyway, this is a song from my last EP that I'm going to play. It's a song that I wrote for my young son. I could teach you all the secrets that I've learned about the world. I would, and I would show you only goodness in the world if I could. But don't be frightened of pain. We need it like the rain. It's there to help us to the other side. It's the times that are the hardest at first that can mean the most and make it all worthwhile. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. To a small boy, you might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can't put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. You were born with such a handsome face, but that can't replace compassion and kindness. Make sure you look for all the beauty in the world around you and inside people too. They'll give it back to you, and they're really all that matters in the end. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can't put my arm, these words will mean to you so much more. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can't put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. Ah, there you go. Yes, it is amazing what we take for granted. And I tell you what, not taking it for granted anymore if I did, that is for sure. That was a song for my son, and That's on Polaroids and postcards. John, very nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're able to spend the time. John is a singer-songwriter also and does a great podcast, which I was very happy to be part of. And we met in a songwriting group on Facebook. So I hope that you've been able to spend some of this. Oh, actually, you're not in lockdown, are you? You're not in Sydney. So hoping that you're not in an area that's been locked down, or if you were, maybe you're out. I'm here for at least another week, but I am trying to use the time productively. Sometimes I sit around feeling sorry for myself, just occasionally. I think we all have to be easy on ourselves and just go, okay, you just want to sit in front of the TV and eat toast. Occasionally it's all right to do that, but I do bounce back eventually. And so tonight I'm doing an online whiskey party. Never been in full lockdown. I'm very pleased to hear it. That is really good news. All right, I thought since I played kind of a little bit of a melancholy song, I would play something from my latest album, actually the remix version of one of my personal favourites from my new album, Wallflower. But this is the opening song, but done as a remix. I hope you enjoy it.
You're looking me in the eye while you're singing about her. You don't see the crowd of 1,000 people here. Truths can be heavy. Useless your way of telling me you want me near. Am I the girl in the song that you're singing? Am I that jelly knot that keeps your head spinning? Am I the girl in the song? Is it the pillow of my lips and the nape of my neck? The curve of my back and the light in my green eyes. Is it me in the melody? Love is woven there. Am I the one who makes you high? Am I the girl in the song that I'm hearing? Am I the one that gives you reason
So there you go. I thought I would play something a little bit more upbeat since I'm in a bit of a melancholy mood and I feel like playing melancholy songs. So I'm trying to do a bit of balance. Hey, Stu. Stu is here watching from Twitch. Great to see you. And all you heard was Whiskey Party. That's all that's important, really. So I'm going to a whiskey party tonight. Basically, I get a little crate of little whiskies, like little tasting bottles of whiskies on my doorstep, and we'll go on like, "G'day, Deb, great to see you." And we'll all go online. A whole lot of neighbours will go on Zoom, and I'm assuming there'll be an expert, a whiskey expert, as one of the people that will say, "Okay, now take a sip out of bottle number 1. This one comes from the steppes of Russia," or wherever it comes from. Hey, Fred, great to see you. So, yeah, I'm very excited about doing a whiskey party. I actually have been to a whiskey party before we were locked down. A couple of the neighbours had a big birthday party. One was turning 40 and one was turning 60. So they had a 100th birthday party and they invited all of our street almost, and had a massive, this is when we could still have parties, it was legal. They had a party in their house and they had caterers come and give us a course that would, like a degustation almost, and each course would go with a different whiskey. I might have had a lot of whiskey by the end of the night. And I'm not necessarily, I know it sounds cooler, I'm not necessarily a massive whiskey fan, but the neighbours did a gin one last week and I can't do gin. So I said no to that one. But whiskey, if you twist my arm, I can do. I'm more of a brandy and a champagne person. But, it's a social thing as well, isn't it? It's going to be fun. And I haven't had dinner. And it's kind of happening after this live stream. So I might have to eat some peanuts or something beforehand so I'm not going in with an empty stomach. Anyway, yeah, I have been feeling a little bit down having to, postpone my launch and all those kind of things. So I am playing a few more melancholy songs tonight, but I'm totally aware, right? First world problems. And, yeah, it's all good. But I know it sounds like a really good time to be had, doesn't it, Fred? But just in case, anyone else needs cheering up, start on the whiskey now. I don't want to see that. For me, I love my strange animals, and I have my strange animal. She's here somewhere. I heard her stalking around. She'll probably jump on me in an inopportune moment. Smokey! She's here somewhere. You did a whiskey drink, you did a vodka drink. Huh? You did. I have done vodka before. Vodka I can do. But I thought just in case anyone else needs cheering up, I love my strange, funny little animal videos. I'd say number 1 would be monkeys. Really, I should say primates, because I'm sure they're not actual monkeys, although I think these ones are. I just call them all monkeys. But this is, I just think, is the cutest thing. Now, you've got to focus on the expression on his face and just imagine it's a person and the concentration. It's just adorable. Don't you think that is the cutest thing? His little face is like, "Do you want what? That one won't break." And then he does a little twitch. Oh, my goodness, I want one. I know you're not allowed to have monkeys in your house, but I'd like one. Oh, Stu, you have a whiskey drink, you did a vodka drink. I get it. That's a New Zealand mob, isn't it? What were they called? Oh, yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. But I do remember you did a whiskey drink, you did a vodka drink, although everybody knows you should not be mixing your drinks. That's right. Smokey will be putting out empty whiskey bottles in the recycle bin later. Well, maybe we'll get her onto it. I know that's a terrible thing to say. I mean, she's crazy enough without any alcohol in her system. You could say that about me too, so there you go. Now I'm going to play one of the things that I've been missing during this lockdown is doing my Fleetwood Mac songs. There was a gig that, had to be cancelled, of course. And I don't play any piano in our Fleetwood Mac show because we have proper piano players for that. But I don't even sing this song in the Fleetwood Mac show. I do. The lovely Serena Jennings, who does the show with me, this is one of her songs. But I really like the song, so I thought I'll give it a go. How cold is it? It's really cold. And you know what? Whiskey warms you up. Afraid of. I realised what was going on. That's it, Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. Oh my goodness. I was on the second page of the chart and I'm like, something's not right here. Oh. Told you I wasn't a proper piano player. Can we just pretend the last 2 minutes didn't happen? It's better. Took my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hills. Till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hills, where the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hills, well, maybe landslide will bring you Simon Morell. Oh, no, thank you, though, for saying so. By the way, I don't know if you can see on your screen, we have YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook happening. So if you wonder if I'm talking to myself, either one, I am talking to myself because that is actually quite likely, or I am talking to someone from a different platform. And I put the chat on the screen here, but I know on a phone, sometimes it's a little bit tricky to see it. Thank you very much, Fred. Well, you know, I am missing my gigs at the casino. And you know, one of the things I really love about that gig is I get requests for really daggy songs that secretly I love, and not so secretly, really. So it's a really good excuse. I'll go, oh, you're requesting it? Oh, well, if you insist, I will sing this daggy song for you. So let me just preface this song with this. So I've warned you, okay? That means I'm allowed to do anything once I play that little thing. Once in your life you find her, someone that turns your heart around, and next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up, even though you're left away across town, you're wondering to yourself, hey, what have I found? When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do is fall in love. Arthur, he does as he pleases. All of his life, he's master's choice, and deep in his heart, he's just a boy, living his life one day at a time and showing himself a pretty good time, laughing about the way they want him to be. When you get caught between the moon and New York City. Excuse me. I need a drink. The whiskey's coming soon. Now, where was I? When you get caught between the moon and New York City. Just so you know it's live. You know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do is fall in love. Between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, the best that you can do is fall in love. Did you hear Smokey through that? My little pussycat Smokey's going meow, meow. Meow. Okay. Here we go. She's having a purr though. Can you hear the purring? Oh, is she about to hit me? You're going to hit me? Oh, oh. Okay. Hello, Hitler's mustache. I'm already married, but thank you for the offer. How is the rest of you? The moustache? I can see your little profile pic. It's very cute. Anyway, nice to see you here. And thank you for the offer anyway. And just in case you want to see some more crazy animals, it's very good news, I found some more monkeys. Oh, before I go to play that, Fred is saying, what is Daggy? That is a very fair question. And I'm sure you're not the only one who wants to know. And I think I did tell you before, and I think you went, oh my gosh, I wish I hadn't asked. And that's probably why you've blanked it from your mind. I'll try and do the short version. Basically, a dag is a little bit like a nerd or a geek, somebody that is a bit uncool. But the real meaning of dag is actually the bit of poo that hangs off a sheep's bum. And I think that's when I told you that bit, you went, oh, I don't want to know. But let's just take it for the other reason. The real meaning that we use it in everyday life here in Australia, which is uncool. So that's me. I'm uncool. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. And just to prove it, I'm going to play you some more cute little monkeys that I found. Please. Isn't that just the cutest? Hooray for monkeys, absolutely. Carwin can't drink whiskey, he's more bourbon or gin slushy. Fair enough. Hello? You want to come up and say hello again? Come on. Here she is. Can we get one of those monkeys, do you think? What do you reckon? Do you think I can play a song with you on my shoulder? I don't think so. Adopt. Baby monkeys are creepy, do you think? They kind of look like squished up little human faces, don't they? But that's what I think I find cute. So excuse me, I need to play a song now. So can you go back to your pillow, please, Missy? Oh, she's doing a nice big purr. I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone, but there's something very calming about cat purring in your ears. Okay, can you go now, please? I love you, but I'm busy at the moment. Hello. Hello. You want to go back over there? She's got very sharp claws. Ah! All right, this is one of my songs. I told you I was being a bit melancholy today. This is a song about somebody... Ow! She bit me! Excuse me? She bit my leg! Psyche! How rude. Do you think it's because I said I wanted to have a monkey as a pet? She actually bit me. I've got stockings on and she bit me through the stockings. Cheeky. I was going to call her a cheeky monkey, but I don't want to insult the monkeys. You just stay over there. Mind your own business, Missy. This is a song I wrote about a situation that happened where a whole lot of souvenirs from my life and an ex's life appeared in a box outside my mum's door. My mum called me and said, "Why'd you put this stuff outside my door?" And I didn't know what she was talking about. It wasn't until I went over next that I saw this box of stuff, and it could only have been left by one person. So this song is called At the Door. It felt like every day was summer for me and you. Days stretched out ahead forever, yellow and blue. A Hollywood house, open top cars, a long time ago. Now it's all here in a battered shoebox. It overflows. 10 years of us, you packed it up, left it at my door. And all there is left of us is at the door. You didn't stop to say hello or see my face. You left me with these photographs and nothing to say. You dropped it all off in this battered shoebox and slipped away. 10 years of us, you packed it up, left it at my door. And all there is left of us is at the door. I know we had a fairy tale life before the rug got pulled away. Old hurts are only whispers now. The history of us can never really change. 10 years of us, you packed it up, left it at my door. And all there is left of us is at the door. 10 years of us, you packed it up, left it at my door. And all there is left of us is at the door. So yeah, I said I was getting a little bit melancholy tonight. Oh, thanks Hitler's moustache. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. Thank you, Hitler's moustache. But hey, the world is a particularly crazy time at the moment, so anything goes. That song's called At the Door, and it's from my current album, Wallflower, which was supposed to be launching at a big party on July 22nd, but we're in lockdown here and not going to happen. But it's going to happen one day. Really, I'm sure it will. I really hope it will. Definitely will. Just keep an eye. Watch this space. Now, next week, being that we're still in lockdown, I'm going to try my best to do extra live streams, which means this one again. So Friday night, 6 p.m. my time. Tuesday at 11 a.m. my time. That's Sydney, Australian Eastern Standard Time. The trouble is I'm getting my second vaccination on Monday, so if I'm wrecked by it, I'll let you know. Oh, Hitler's moustache had a different name. Tell me what your name was before. I'm sure I will remember. Heart of Glass. Yes, I do a Blondie tribute show, and I think I played a bit of footage from that. I love that song. And did you know that there was an Australian producer on that song? Blondie actually had a lot of connections with Australian people in general, which, you know, you wouldn't really think. Little old Aussie land down here that we can have an effect on the world, but sometimes we do. So, yes, I do hope to be back the same time next week. And on Wednesday, I'll just be on Twitch and YouTube That's when I take requests. So dig up your daggy requests for me in particular, because you know I love them. And I'll play them for you on the Wednesday. In the meantime, I'm going to play you now a duet that I did with a cabaret artist. And this is probably a daggy song. I reckon we should play this again. Cowan, you're saying I should say magic instead of daggy. So every time you've been telling me I'm magic, you actually mean I'm daggy, which is all good. If that is true, I'm quite up with that. I'm proud. I'm a proud dag. But yes, I think this next duet is probably daggy in the nicest possible way. I use the word daggy as a complete compliment when I'm talking about songs. So this is something I did last lockdown.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek.
Heaven, me too, I'm in heaven. And the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
And I love to go out fishing or a creek, but I don't enjoy that half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me
through to heaven. Yes, I'm in heaven. And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Ah, oh yeah. Dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me through
to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak.
And I seem to find the happiness I see.
Oh, babe, when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Ah. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Yeah, that was lots of fun. And you notice that Simon Gillespie and I both had our drinks happening while we were recording that as well. And if you missed it in the beginning, I was talking about how I'm going to an online whiskey party very soon. In fact, I'm going to finish with one song. And yes, Fred, I know what you mean. It is dangerous with Smokey around. And there's every chance that when I start playing, she's going to come and bite my legs again, and you're just going to think that I'm doing some weird dance. This is probably Daggy as well. I don't know. I like it. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world, 'cause you don't love me anymore? Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. That's a song from Skeeter Davis. That was, apparently it came out in the 60s, but the version I heard was in the 90s by Veruca Salt. And Veruca Salt are cool. Doesn't make me cool, but you know. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's nice to see some different faces too. I know, I usually go on during my day, which is a little bit difficult for my UK friends. So it's been particularly nice to see you here. Thank you so much for having me. Ideally, I will be back next Tuesday at 11 a.m, but it depends how the old vaccination goes, and I'll let you know either way. Have a fabulous night, day, week, weekend, wherever you may be. Have a good one, please, and stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Come here, join me. I can see it frightens you to look into my deepest blue, but I'll be watching you from here. Hi, my name's Amanda Easton. I'm a performer, singer-songwriter from Sydney, Australia. I make retro-inspired from all there is to be.